Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to have a look at Surds today. And specifically, we are going to look at the simplification of Surds. How do you simplify a Surd? Now, I want to say two things about simplification of Surds. Now, the first one is the number under the root sign is a prime number. So in Surds, remember, we simplify each of them individually. For example, for you to simplify this Surd, you consider this individually and you simplify it. Then you proceed to simplify this. Then you proceed to simplify this. Then again, you collect the like terms. So these are the two things that you consider. Now, the first one is that the number under the root sign should be a prime number. Then number two, you collect the like terms. And these are the two things that you consider when collecting the like terms. The first one is the number under the root sign. The number under the root sign should be the same. For example, in this case, we have 3 under the root sign. Then on the rest of the Surds, we should also have maybe 3 under the root sign. So if we have 3 under the root sign in any of the other Surds, then we collect them together. So we say the number under the root sign should be same. Then the order should be same also. That is the other thing that you consider when collecting like terms in terms of Surds. Now let us proceed to simplify this Surd. We have, that is 4 root 3. 4 root 3 is in its simplest form. Then plus we have 2 root 12. Root 12 is not in its simplest form. What do we do to 12? Now, we need to select 2 factors of 12. One that is prime and the other that if you find its square root, you obtain a whole number. So we need to select 2 factors that if you multiply them, you get 12. And one of the factors should have an exact square root. That is, if you find its square root, then you obtain a whole number. And the other factor should be prime. So the 2 factors can be 4 and 3. Because 4 times 3 is 12. 4 has an exact square root. And 3 is a prime number. And therefore, in this case, we take 4 and 3. Then we have minus 5 root 2. Now, in this case, we shall have, that is 4 root 3 plus 2. Root 4 times 3 can be written as the square root of 4 times the square root of 3. That is, we write them separately. Then minus 5 root 2. Now, from there we shall have 4 root 3 plus 2 times square root of 4 is 2, then times root 3, then minus 5 root 2. Then from there we shall have 4 root 3 plus 2 times 2 is 4, then times root 3, then minus 5 root 2. Now, we need to collect the like terms in this case. So in this case, we have 4 root 3 and 4 root 3. These are like terms. Why? Because the number that is under the root sign is the same and also the order is the same. So those are the two things that you consider when collecting like terms. That you consider if the number that is under the root sign is the same and if they are of the same order. Now in this case, they are of the same order because they are of order 2. Then the number that is under the root sign is the same, and therefore these are like surds, and therefore we collect them through addition. Now 4 root 3 plus 4 root 3, we can say that let root 3 be a. And in this case, if we let root 3 be a, then we shall have 4 times a, that is 4 times a, which is 4a, then plus 4 times root 3 is 4 times a, which is 4a, then minus 5 root 2. And in this case, 4a plus 4a is 8a, then minus 5 root 2. Now, we had let our a be, that is, we had let our root 3 be a. So instead of a, we shall substitute a with root 3. So instead of a, we shall have root 3. And therefore, in this case, we shall have 8 root 3 minus 5 root 2. And in this case, we have simplified this surd.